Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Dutch Flatmates Assorted Sandwiches by Flinty. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. We have to place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Dutch flats. Every 5 in the grid must have a 1 directly above it or a 9 directly below it. It may have both, but it doesn't need both. Assorted sandwiches. Clues outside the grid indicate the presence of a sandwich in the corresponding row or column. A sandwich has 2 digits that act as its boundaries. The clue is the sum of all the digits between those boundaries. The boundaries are the 2 individual digits in the clue, in any order. For example, 31 outside the grid would mean that the sum of the digits placed between the digits 1 and the digits 3, order is not given, is 31. Okay. So this is between 1 and 5 is 15, between 2 and 9 is 29, and so on and so forth. Right, a sip of tea. Restart. Right, so the total value of the sandwich is the filling plus the bread, right? So the filling here is 29 and the bread is 2 and 9. That's 11, so we get 40, if I can still count. And we need 5 outside of the sandwich. So it's either, well, this applies here too. So it's either 5 outside or 1, 4, or no, there's no 2, 3. We've used the 2, 3. So it's either 5 outside or 1 or 4. Okay. So we're going to need 2 or 9 here, which means that we would need 2 or 9 there, right? And obviously this one then would have to be a 2 or 9 because otherwise this is too short. So that's 2 or 9. And then one of these is 2 or 9. Not like that. Again, okay. Apparently you keep on clicking the same button, it just keeps on doing the same thing. I mean, unbelievable. This is terrible pencil marking, more or less, I know, but okay, that didn't get me far. Oh, I can't have 5 here because 5 would need a 1 above it, right? And if this is a 5, then it's because this one is 2 or 9, and that doesn't work. So that doesn't work. And these are from 1, 4, and this is from 2, 9. Oh, more than that. This is from 1, 4. More than that. This is actually 9 because in this column number 4, the 5 has to be above the 9, right? It can't be below the 1. So that's 9, that's 5, and that is 2. And that helps me how? It doesn't seem to help, does it? Okay. Well, here we have the same issue. Wherever 5 is, it has to have a 9 under it, right? Because it can't be under the 1, because then the sandwich would be 0, because then the filling would be 0. Yeah, but that doesn't help me. Okay, the next in line is the 25. 25. How does that help me with 25? Two and 5, that's 7. That's 42. I need 13 outside. 13 is a minimum of two cells outside of outside of the sandwich. And the minimum we can have in the sandwich is 4, right? The minimum is 4. Okay. That doesn't really help me. It just means that one of those is 2 and 5, and one of these is 2 and 5. Okay. I know that I need 5 in one of these as well, right? I can't have 5 here because it needs 1 above it. The easiest solution would be to have 5 here, right? Because 5 in row 1 would need a 9 under it anyway, as we can't put a 1 above it for obvious reasons. But this would work. And 5, 9, and then the 1 could be anywhere. What's the maximum we could have between the 5 and 1? Can we have 4 digits? 2, 3, 4, 6, that's exactly 15. So, yeah, we can. Interesting. No idea where to continue. That's always fun. That is always fun. I don't know where to continue. I do need. I do need 5 somewhere here, right? One of those is 5, which means that one of these is 1. No, that's not true. These are 5, and I could have a 9 here. That doesn't help. So where's 5 here? One of these have to be 5. That might be interesting. Because I can't have 5, I can't have 9 under the 5 or 1 above it in box number 8. So one of these are obviously 5. Obviously, I say obviously, but I use that word. You keep on using that word. Doesn't mean what you think it means. Right. So if this is 5, no, I can have 2 here. No, the minimum was 4. Aha. The minimum was 4. I'm going to keep on repeating that. Because between the 2 and the 5, because no. Is 4 enough actually, or do we need 5? Oh, I hope we don't need 5 because that wouldn't work. No, 4 is good because that would be 8, 7, 6, and 4, right? 8, 7, and 6 is 21 plus 4 is 25. Oh, that's good because then this one has to be 5 actually. This one is not there, and this one is definitely 1. This would have to be. Oh no, I can use the 2. I can use the 9. I didn't know why I thought the 9 would be outside. So I don't know. What these are actually. Because I could have 9, 8, 7, that would be 24 and 1 still, or any combinations as well. That can add up to 25. So, no, that didn't happen. Okay. Now I know that these aren't 2, though, for what it's worth. And I know these aren't 2. What did I do? These aren't 5 either. One of these is 5. Okay. Still, one of these could be 9. This could be 9, or this could be 1, or that could be 1. Right. What about this 21? That's between 2 and 1, obviously. But I can't have the 2 on this side, right? Because 21 is a minimum of 3 cells, 3 digits. So, minimum of 3 digits, and it has to be this one. It's that obvious, I guess. Wow, this was more constrained here than I thought. That's actually quite nice. In any case, 2 and 1, and I needed 21 in the middle. I have 5, which leaves me with 16. 16, it means that it's, well, 9 and 7, right? have a choice in that. 9 and 7. Right, now I have the 2 on this side. And I need a 4. But to have 24, I need a minimum of 2. So one of these is 4. A minimum of 3 in between. A minimum, 1 sec. Right. Um, where was I? 4. The 4 doesn't matter for the. Well, it does. It does. Because if this is 4, then this one would have to be 9, right? Does it? No. This could be 9. Just this one can't be 9, but that's not really exact. Earth shattering, is it? Uh, hmm. So if this one is 4, then I would need 9, 8, and 7, but that's still allowed, right? 4, this would be 9. This one is 4, then that one has to be 1. I don't know why that would be interesting or not. Oh, no, I don't need 9 here though, do I? If this one is 4, 4 and 1, and this would be 9, so there's no 9 here anymore. Oh yeah, that wouldn't work. Aha. Ah, that's interesting. If this one is 4, then that one is 1, and this would be 9. But then this would have to be 2, and then both of these would have to be 4 and 1 as well, and that doesn't work. So this one isn't 4. And that one is 4. Okay. Then this one isn't 2 or 9 anymore, because we can't have 4, 1 here. Both of those are not 2 or 9 anymore, because I'm not allowed 4 and 1 both of them here. That's interesting. Which means, what does that mean? Which means that these would have to be 2 in any case, not 9s anymore. Okay. And these aren't 2. One of these 2. Uh-huh. So one of these have to be 5. Right? There's one of these is definitely 2. What did I do here? What did I do? That's obviously all bull, not correct. Because one of these is 2, which means I would need a 4, 1. Yeah, why did I think that was a mistake? It was the other way around. What was I thinking? So if this one is 4, then that one is 1. Sure. One of these could be 9. What was my problem here? 4, 1. This is 9. This would have to be 2 then. Oh, I said this is 9. Why is this 9? This could be 2. Oh, that's silly. Okay. That is 4. That is 1. This is 2, though. Because otherwise it wouldn't work. But of course, I had to pretend that it's the one that doesn't work. That's 9. None of these are 9 anymore. And none of these are 2. What else? This one isn't 2 because it would need a 9 here. And if this one, no, it's not true. Doing the same mistake. This one isn't 5 though, because we would need a 5 in this column outside of the sandwich. Is that true though? Or am I again making a 9, 2, 1, and 4? But this one is a 5. 1 and 4 is okay. This could be 1 and this could be 4. This one is a 5. So there is a 9, and the 1 is either here, and this would be 6, or there. So one of these is 1, right? So if this one is 1, this would be 6. 9, 6 is okay. And if that one is 1, those would have to add up to 6. Can't have the 1 here, well, for multiple reasons, but I can't have 1, 2, 3 either to make it 6. Okay, so far so good. Somehow, maybe. I still don't know which one is which, right? Well, obviously this one isn't. Obviously this one isn't 2, right? Because then I would need either this would have to be 5, or one of those would have to be from 1, 4, and that's not allowed. So this one isn't 2. It's one of these. Either this is 2, and this would be 9, that is 5, or this is 2, and these would have to be 4, 1. Is that allowed? 4, 1. 4, 1. 5, 9. If that is 1 and that is 5, we need 4 in between, and that was okay, right? Yeah, it was okay, I think, with the 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Okay. If this is 5, this is 9, and if this is 5, then this is 1. Still all works. Still all works. Do I know? Oh, I know what these are now, don't I? For what it's worth. 7, 9. Did I know? No, I didn't know what these are. Though I know that this one isn't 2, 5, 2, 4, 9, or 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that doesn't really matter, does it? So this is 3 or 6, actually. Well, can I have 1? Can I? 10. Leave me with 15. I would need 7 and 8. I don't see why I can't have 7 and 8, so. Right. More tea. What can I do here? I can pencil mark all of this, but is it useful? I don't know. I don't know if that is useful. I do need 5 here somewhere. And it will have 1 above it, right? So this isn't 1. Doesn't matter where I put 5, I'm gonna need a 1. So this isn't 1. Right. I get that for free. One of these is 1. Can this one be 9? I don't think so, right? Because if this is 9, then where is 5? So this can't be 5 then, because we can't have 9. And this can't be 5 because we can't have 1, and there's no 9. So this one isn't 9. This one is. Okay. Right, didn't really help. Mhm. Well, this one can't be 9. Oh, that's nice. Because if this is 9, then there's no place for 5 anymore in in column number 1. It can't be above the 9, it can't be below the 1, so this isn't 9. This is 9. And this becomes a 5 under the 1, and that is a 2. Okay, that's not a 5 anymore, so this one is. That's 1. Now we need 1 here somewhere, which means that 5 is, well, one of those, right? So we can't have 5 away from the 1. So one of these is 5. And those have the 9 under them because they can't have a 1. No, that's not true. That is absolutely not true. It's only this one. There's no 15 in this column. So there. Right, now I know that this is 9 too. This isn't 1. Well, this was never a 6. I just didn't think of that. Right. This is 1. This is 4. This is 1 and this is 4. So this becomes a 1. One of these are 1. And 5 has to be below a 1 in column number 2, right? Because it can't be above the 9. So one of these are 5. Do we care? Yeah, because then this is a 5, and thankfully it works. Now we need a 5 here, but it can be under a 9. So this can still be a 5. You can have 5, 1. Hold on. Can we have 1, 5? And does it matter? I think that we can't. Because then one of these is 5 and one of these is 1, and that doesn't work. Okay. Right. No, it has to be in a diagonal configuration. So either this is 1 and this would be 5, or this is 5 and one of these are 1. Okay. Didn't help me, did it? Can I have 5, 1 here? No. I can't have 5, 1 anymore in box number 9. Because, well, obviously, if I have 5, 1 here would break this one, obviously. And there, 5, 1, well, it will break this one anyway. So can't have 5, 1 here. So this would have to be the 5 and the 1. Right. Now I have one of these as 1. Okay. And one of these as 5. That's interesting. That's interesting. Can I have 5 and 1? I would need 15. Yeah, then 7, 8, or 5, or 9, 6 is still allowed, right? Right, this is 9 though. 7, 8 are gone. 7. We need a 9 here. What else? What else? Do I have all the 5s? Not really. Not really. Either we have a 9 here then, or, well, hold on. For in both of these cases, the 1 can't be above it. So, and here as well, as we've already explained. So these would have to be 9, and these would have to be 9. Which means that this one isn't 9, this one is. That is 3, 6, and 4. This one is obviously 4, because that's the only place we can have 4 in row 6. That's 3, 6. Okay. I need to fix this one. Oh yeah, the 1 is there. There's a 9 already. There's a 9 already. So I need a 4 somewhere. Somewhere here. Can I have 2? Yeah, can I have 3? No, because 9 would leave me with 5. So one of these are 4. Then I have 9 and, oh, I can't have 9 and 5, obviously. I can't have 9 and 5. So this is 4, this isn't 4. Then I have a 9 and it's with 2, 3, right? 9, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3. So that's a 6, that's a 3. Right, I need still an 8 and a 7 and an 8. Right. I feel like this should be resolved now. What am I missing here? I'm missing a 7 and an 8. And in column number 2, I'm missing a 3 and a 6. Okay. Not exactly helpful, is it? Not exactly helpful. 3, 6, and 7. It's not a 7. Okay, which ones did I not do yet? This one. This one. Okay, this is from 3, 6 now. Right, that's good. If it's 6, can I have 3 here still? That's 9, 18 would leave me with another 6. 18, did I say? Would leave me with a 7. That's not allowed. Right? 9, 18. So this isn't a 3. Okay. Is that the only thing I can eliminate? What are my options with the 3 and 6? It's too many, right? 3, 12 would leave me with 13. So 6, 7. I can't have 8, 5. Almost. Almost. Ooh, hold on. If this is a 4, then 7 plus 9 is 16, would need another 9, that wouldn't work. And 10 plus 9 is 19, would need a 6, which wouldn't work. So I can't have 4 here. Another way of saying that, this is 13, I would need 12. and the 3 would need a 9, and the 6 would need another 6. So that's not 4, which means that that one is. I don't know how that helps, but okay. All right. So how's that going to work? It's 9 and 6, right? That's what it's going to be. So the 5 would need 9 and 6 and 1 somewhere, wherever we put it. It's 9 and 6. No, not only if it's here. This is 5. But if this is 1, then we have a completely different scenario, right? 2 and 9, right? 9, 2, 2. And here I'm missing a 4 and a 6. Right. No, I added a 2. That is a 2. This one isn't. We already have a 2. These are 8, 6, and 4. 8, 6, and 4. And I did add 3. Unbelievable. I insist on breaking this. Apparently. Apparently. What am I still missing here? 6 and an 8 and a 7, right? I am going to have to think about this one, I guess. No escaping that. What am I still missing? I'm missing a 2, a 3, a 6, and an 8. Oh, and a 7. No, there's no 7 here. Right. Although this one isn't a 2. It's a 3, 6, or 8. Right. Right, so what are the combinations that I can have here? I can't have 8 and 7, right? Because this isn't 1. So if this one is 3, that gives me 12 and I need 13. What do I do then with the 13? It would be 6 and 7. If this one is 6, then I would have 15 and I would need a 10, and that would be 7 and 3. So there's no 8 here. Another way of seeing this is if I have 17, I would need an 8, and there's no way of making an 8. There's no 8 here. Right, so if this is 3, 6, then this is definitely 7. That helps. This becomes an 8. This is not an 8. This becomes an 8. Right. This is resolved. Kinda, sorta. Right. What is it that I didn't resolve yet? That's 14. It's only this one, right? Okay. If this is 1, then all of those. Right, but to have 4, I needed 2, 3, 6, and 2, 3, 4, and 6, right? That one is 5. This would, if this one is 1, then that one is 5. And then we would need 2, 3, 4, and 6. Is there a... No, this one isn't from... This is then a 7, and then obviously the 7 wouldn't work because I would need an 8. And that wouldn't work. Right, so this one isn't 1. This is a 5. That's a 7. That's 1. 1, and then I would need 9 and 6. 3, 2, and 8. What am I missing here? A 7 and a 6, right? Right, still not resolved. That's interesting. Still not completely resolved. Right, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. No 7. No 4. That helps. That helps. No 6. No 8. That's 3 or 6. That's not 3. Okay. Well, I'm missing a 5 and a 9. That's useful. I mean, I had those before, I guess, but I didn't really pay attention, and I'm missing still a 3 and a 2. Really? Hold on, I'm missing something here. This is supposedly resolved, so what am I still missing? No sandwiches, that's all resolved, right? Yeah. No Dutch flatmates, that's all resolved. Correctly? Correctly. As far as I can see. Okay. And then sandwiches. Sandwiches. No, those are resolved as well. 14 is done. 25 is done. 15s are done. There you go. That's an 8. That's not an 8. That's not an 8. 36. Huh. That's not 6 either. That's not 6 either. Right. This is there. So it's one of these. Does that matter? It's one of these. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There you go. It does matter. This is a 3. Let's do it again. Just this digit here is there. It's this one. So it has to be one of these two. Right? And then it's one of these two because it's not those. So it's not these, it's that. And then it's not this one, then it's one of those, and it has to be 3. Right, that's a 3, which makes this one a 6. Right, that's 7, 8, 7, 6, and 8, 2, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 3, and 2. Right, moment of truth. Yay! Well, that was lots of fun. I really hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. maybe share. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.